So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Clive, was it?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of bread.
Have you come for a tale? Or perhaps... There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
So your Roots has been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for...
well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And we go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Ah, G.O.T. at your service. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the... and there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Anyway, if you're ever interested in reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. Me? The way I see it... So, would... Anything catch your eye?
Oh, I couldn't. So,
I can.
that'll do. Tell them this.
I'll let them.
Appreciate.
So you're the new arrivals. You're safe here.
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know he's not? Sun's setting fast. Can I have another?
Sorry. Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and...
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left well. Don't keep our new comrades wait.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Master Quentin will never forgive me. I want... Wait, that's... Ah, if you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard...
And you need some...
I do, I suppose... I'm trying to... You look like... Please.
All right.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you?
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you...
Yeah.
May we? Such plenty.
Brother, we sat...
I know.
You're free.
Thank you.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Chocobo.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of trouble. Get him. Get him, boy.
Well, well.
Looks like that was the last of them.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those...
I'll go to the village.
Well-
I'll...
It's true. Burn to the ground.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your
Help you with what?
bandits in the golden stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna... When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed.
All right. How many were...
They...
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's... Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get it, lads. I want that plate.
Let's get this over with. That's enough. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Just stay down. There, boy. Sick of trouble. That's enough. It's over. I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the golden stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and...
I see.
Just as you...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for...
Right!
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find...
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boys. Get him, boys! We're finished!
There. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of the north. That was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Stay down! Give them all you've got, boys! You're finished!
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
And what can I do for you? That's the best I can do. I'll be here if you need me.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
I simply can't decide.
Give me one of
Fresh
those.
fish, hauled from the sea of
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
That's the day done then. Drinks in the Vale.
What are you bleeding shitterhead bearer?
The markets are up.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
I don't want to keep my...
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. Yes, Otto asked me to help. But to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left...
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
I trust you'll do your... Oh. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too close. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? And would...
Why not?
Ma, There are 3 in total.
Nothing to...
Why, of course. And
Did one of them get on this?
Sergeant's got it in for us to...
Fine.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. Take 'em... Now...
If that's...
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. I'll not fall for the likes of you. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour, innit?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us from...
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Finest.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Can I? About this, this not contemptible vote and dismiss.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Here. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3, it's tragic. Be discreet for both our sakes. And for this, I'm...
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you what?
Looks like now. Not half as much as it. Oh, that's.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
From the Chamberlain. You need...
Brant! And you...
Enough! Jack, you'll work faster next time.
Here. The Chamberlain, but alas, you put up. And what? A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, we'd better head to the Vale.
That's the day done then. With the right to
With reds, whites, ale, spices from the faraway...
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
I warn you now.
And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink.
Of course.
Right.
Well,
right, so far. This is... I could... Hey.
Cigars.
You say these are all...
Why? So... Here.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
No one's allowed through the gate.
All right.
Just...
So,
that's my... Give stuff.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Ah. Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals?
Why not just...
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gate after all, and if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most...
I didn't
as scarce...
I think you...
Yeah, a reward? I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have...
She's still... Oh, if...
You saw her before...
The day before she'd lost her, it wasn't any... You see, Tatienne was an orphan.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about, and you've already...
I'm told you, Sheriff. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her, followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne, she thought about saying...
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got us.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell 5.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded?
Fuck, hold your tongue. Where's the dame?
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen...
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor, more than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Think I might see you tonight?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You see it too, then? Not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on! That's enough damning! Up, the lot of you. There's still work. You, Branded! Here, now! You're
late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well...
All right.
Ma, he's over...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
I love everything.
I can't promise.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad, and she likes...
In that case, let's not keep her wait. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work the...
What?
Because...
Like that.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle Branded under...
Chloe? Someone napping on the... I hope they don't... The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling...
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's Chloe. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Good boy.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Die!
Father will...
What is it?
You're not... Stop looking!
Having fun.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this!
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brad, come here this instant. How did it happen? You are the entertainment, nothing more.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take all—
Lies! Do you—
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare—
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another.
But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the... You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew them?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And how can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. Still.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Same with bearers. Fed or not, the realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.